I've been lost and broken ever since I was 13 years old and started using drugs and drinking. I would skip school constantly. I wasn't interested in behaving in class or, not arguing with the teachers. I was just very prideful, a liar, manipulative, just wanted my way, which was to go get high or drunk. There wasn't a day that I was not high up until 39. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was 2017. I was arrested in Covington. I caught some pretty bad charges. I was sent to jail, but I had a bond, so my dad bonded me out. And this whole time I didn't realize that I was pregnant with my third son. He was born with meth in his system. I had him for about 5 months before OCS came in and took my son, my daughter. Chandler, my oldest, was 17 at the time, so they couldn't really do anything about that. But so he went into foster care with, I guess I call her my sister-in-law, but it's his father's aunt. And I went back to jail because I was violating my probation. And on October 11th, while I was in jail, there was a tragic accident, and he was left in the car, and they forgot to drop him off at daycare. So he died, and that just made everything so much worse because I was already an addict, and all the shame and the guilt. And if I wouldn't have been in jail, if I would have just been there, if I would have just ever stopped using, but that didn't happen. So I got out, I ran from drug court, probation, everything for a whole year. I lived in a tent in somebody's backyard because I was so adamant about staying high and just not even wanting to be aware of what was going on. I lost my mind. When I walked into the mission, I finally felt like I could breathe. It's been amazing, the relationship that I have with God now. I've been reconnected with my family in a way that seemed hopeless at first, because I always felt like I was constantly hiding stuff from them and putting on a good face, a good show. The joy of the Lord is all I need now, and I've just never felt that before. I work at Perino's garden. I get to plant flowers all day, and it's actually something I've always wanted to do ever since I was a little girl. I always wanted to have a self-sustaining garden and grow pretty flowers, and it's just, another way that I know God hears our prayers. My name is Nicole, and I'm a child of God.